Marriage is honorable among all, and the bed undefiled.
But fornicators and adulterers, God will judge.
Hebrews 13
4.
4. So, Justina, please, I want to ask you a favor.
What's the favor?
I don't think I would appreciate you always visiting me in the house alone. If it's in a space like this, open space, but behind closed doors, I'm being truthful. I am being truthful now. I don't think I'd appreciate it.
Man of God. Can man of God like you be sexually tempted? You that you preach like Joshua Salmon and you sing like Lawrence Oyo. My dear, it's man. No, before the God, there is a man.
Okay,
That's it.
You think the Bible that says that you should flee? You don't know what you're saying.
It's not even say you should walk.
Say run. Oh. So guys, welcome yet to
welcome
another edition of Screen Time and Story Highlights.
And today we'll be reviewing The One I Love.
Yes, The One I Love, a movie by PVO, Pastor Victor Olukoju. Yes, before we go further, before we dig deep into the movie, my name is Temitope Olaniyan, aka SOT.
And my name is Esther Ifeoluwa.
Yes, The One I Love. The One I Love. Yes, we just saw that that is a scenery from the movie where those intending couple, they had a meeting in an open space and they were being vulnerable to each other. If you saw the movie well, you see that that thing that brother was taking lightly, it eventually happened.
Yeah. And you know the act behind it, even the lady self, I think, well, it's carefulness anyway. It's carefulness.
It's carefulness and fleeing. The act of fleeing. I don't know. The Bible is complete.
Yeah, of course.
You should run. And we saw instances.
He didn't say walk away from it. He didn't say avoid it. He said flee.
We saw instances in the Bible. Even Joseph, he ran. He didn't even. I
didn't think he ran. He flew.
Okay.
Ó fò ni. As in tó get láṣọ ẹ̀ṣìlẹ̀ ya tó bá ṣì ran ó ṣì
lè
pàṣọ. Ó gbé fò ni.
So guys, one of the things, when we're on this podcast, Screen Time and Story Highlight, one of the things that we talk about are elements of realism, what we can relate to it. Me as a male, as a single person, as a young Christian, as a person generally, what I can relate with in the movie. The movie addresses every value we need as a young person, every value we need to sustain our lives, and we caught lessons that happened, lessons after their dilemma, what happened afterwards, the church, people around them, the trauma, the backstories, and the likes. So I think the way the church handled it, I think
that's the part I really want to come in. Okay. The fact that the Bible says we should flee, yes, we understand, and of course, did they have the bad parts, or did they have their own negligencies or their imperfection? Yes, they do, but the way the church handle it in the movie, precisely, it's not the best way, because I think it doesn't really work as communication. Does it really? Because the thing is, they are dating each other, they are in a relationship.
They are courting.
Yes, they are in something serious, and of course it's headed to marriage. And the truth is that even behind, like just the way the man stated that, let's meet outside, even outside they can still commit sexual immorality. Yes. They can. Yes, they can.
Yeah.
Of course they can. You understand? So I'm just trying to say is that their prevention is not really perfect. So it means that we are man. Of course, things can happen, but I'm not justifying what they did. What they did is absolutely not
acceptable.
Yes, it's not acceptable. It's not something we should condone. But discipline that needs to be applied should be moderacy. Excommunication is not the best, because once, just at the end of the movie, we later find out that it's a sheep that is being exposed because he had some injury, and of course the devil will devour on it, obviously.
So it's not handled with a lot of carefulness. I'm not saying this to speak who am I to speak to church authority, but then I'm just saying it from subtly from my point of view. I think discipline generally is a thing that is to be done in love.
That's the word I just want to use.
It's a thing that is to be done in love. Yeah. And when you are disciplining such people, it's a very vulnerable state. The discipline is for them to come back to order. It's not for them to go astray. So
it's not for them to even be exposed to darkness.
So it's a time where they need all the love wrapped around them, and
that matter is not up to that. You know, it's not this afternoon we're talking about that. Okay, even if if the church is supposed to excommunicate anybody, it's not on fornication level where someone no like I'm still explaining.
Okay.
I'm not saying on a fornication level, you know. It's not just on a fornication level where they are in courtship and then it's just a lady and a brother. You know, when it can come in should be when this particular brother has like 5 people that he has already impregnated, or 3 at a time. You know, at a particular, so such brother can be easily excommunicated, leave, but not, you know, at the end of everything they find a way around it. We have some of the people in the church, the youth, that they did it.
The other people in the movie, those ones,
and then the pastor were like,
you know that kind of that kind of marriage where people will be calculating for you. People they marry.
Yeah, they marry this year, and they are supposed to have given birth. They're not supposed to be by this time.
And then, so one of the things I think.
But are you sure that that's what those couple did? Was it really good enough?
Okay. The couple.
Yes,
that adopted the lady.
Not really that adopted. I mean the other couple that.
Those ones that covered their.
Did you think it's good?
You know, some people will say that. I remember somebody asked the question in church one time that you are a Christian, you are covering your values, you have your values put together, you have everything that you do, you kept yourself pure as possible. You not get married, you not be finding things difficult. But people that you know, and when they are wayward people, they won't put themselves together. They will live all wayward life. When they get married like this, once they don't have issues.
No.
So what I want to say is that those people, they are still covered by 1 or 2 graces. They are still going to. There's a way around it that they will face the
I think it's
the
a level of maturity.
Level of maturity. What they did, they are aware of what they did that is wrong.
Okay.
They are aware. But they covered it. Only if they come to themselves and bring forth themselves in openness and in they restitute their ways.
That's when they will receive forgiveness?
I think so. Because.
Well, I think what I actually think is that if they talk to God and God forgive them.
Yes.
Okay.
You know they have lied. They have lied to men, and they made men look foolish.
Exactly.
And not ordinary men. People that are God ambassadors, people of God, they even came to join them together in holy matrimony. So you are going to,
of course,
they made them look
not,
stupid.
You see, know exactly when they say if you cover your sin, you will surely. That's where they said sin thrive in
secrecy.
In secrecy, yes. Now they continue to commit sin,
over sins.
But I feel that even if you don't want to talk to your pastor, probably if you talk to your parents, or since they are in Christ, that's another way. Then maybe your pastor, your parents cannot find a way around it. But I think they just don't know for
So generally, let's not draw this further. Let's just say our closing remarks. For me, we know what the director and the producer of the movie stands for. Pastor Victor Olukoju
of course,
is a sexual purity ambassador and a sexual purity advocate.
Yeah,
he's very, very keen. Yeah. You cannot go on his page now and not see it. So, and that is why he sent that message out to young people, intending couples, courting couples, even the married. The message is there for them to see. There are a lot of drama that happen in people's life. Some people, a lot of things happen to them, but that should not despise your sexual purity. That should not affect it at all in any way possible. So for me, closing this, let's continue on the stance.
Yeah,
it is
of
possible
course.
with God. It is
Yeah, it
possible
is very
as young
possible.
person. It is possible. And
then what I will use to close this is the fact that if we are making any correction, let's make it in love. That's one. Two, your Bible says that we actually find some people who actually pray for them, and that's why we're able to retrieve them. Even in the church. So even if the church is doing one thing or the other and you feel that this is not good enough, you criticizing, condemning is not the best thing. I think the best thing is you should go on your knees, because I believe there are a lot of things that can be corrected in the place of prayer. So I believe that's another thing we should do. And anything we want to do, let's always correct in love.
So without further ado, the podcast has been Screen Time and Story Highlight, and this time out we just examined Toil, the one I love. So stay out there, be safe out there, please keep the flag flying high. And what flag are we talking about? Sexual purity. God bless you.
Thank you.
Peace out. Bye.